Everyone dreams of being the best. The best athlete, the best entrepreneur, the best artist. It's what society teaches us to aim for. From a young age, we're told that being the best is the ultimate goal, the pinnacle of success. But what if I told you that aiming to be the best might not be the path to greatness? What if there's something even more powerful than being the best? It's being the first. Think about it. The best often builds on what the first has already achieved. The best refines, polishes, and improves. But the first creates. The first steps into the unknown. The first takes risks that others wouldn't dare to take. The first isn't waiting for perfection. They're forging the path for others to follow. Take a moment to consider this. Who do we remember? Who leaves a lasting impact on history? Is it the second person to climb Mount Everest or the first? Is it the second person to break a world record or the first? When Neil Armstrong stepped onto the moon, he said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." That one step defined human history. It didn't matter if someone else did it better later on. Armstrong will always be remembered because he was the first. But let's be honest, being the first isn't easy. It's not about competing with others. It's about competing with fear. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of stepping into uncharted territory. The first doesn't have a blueprint or a guidebook. They don't have someone to follow. They're the ones who must face the unknown, who must pave the way while others watch and wait. Think of the Wright brothers, who gave us the first airplane. They weren't wealthy, and they weren't considered the best engineers of their time, but they had one thing that others didn't: the courage to be the first. They took the risk, and their success changed the world forever. Now, millions of people fly every day because two brothers dared to believe in something no one else could see. The same goes for Thomas Edison. He wasn't the best inventor in the traditional sense. He failed over 1,000 times before creating the light bulb. But he was the first to make it work, and that's what matters. People don't remember how many times he failed. They remember that he lit up the world. And it's not just about inventors or pioneers in science. Look at the world of art, sports, and business. The first rapper to sell 1 million records. The first woman to win an Olympic gold medal. The first entrepreneur to create $1 billion startup. These are the people we celebrate. Not because they were perfect, but because they dared to take the first step. So, why do so many of us hesitate? Why are we so obsessed with being the best that we never take the leap to be the first? It's because we've been conditioned to believe that perfection is the goal. We tell ourselves, "I'll start when I'm ready. I'll take the chance when everything is perfect." But here's the truth: the perfect moment doesn't exist. The best waits for the perfect moment. The first creates the moment. If you wait to be the best, you'll spend your life preparing, practicing, and perfecting. But if you choose to be the first, you'll take action, even when you're not ready. You'll step forward when others hold back. You'll dare to lead when others are too afraid. And yes, you might fail. In fact, failure is almost guaranteed when you're the first. But that's what makes it worth it. Failure is part of the journey. It's proof that you're doing something bold, something new, something meaningful. The best tries to avoid failure at all costs. The first embraces it, learns from it, and grows stronger because of it.
Your comeback doesn't happen in one moment. It's a continuous process, a journey that requires strength, determination, and above all, resilience. When life knocks you down, getting back up is only the beginning. The real work happens when you commit to transforming your mindset, your actions, and your approach to life. In Part 1, we talked about the importance of deciding to rise. But now, let's take a deeper dive into the how. how you continue to fight, how you turn every setback into fuel, and how you build the resilience that will carry you through every challenge. The first key to an unstoppable comeback is your mindset. Every setback can either break you or build you. It all depends on how you perceive it. This is where the power of your thoughts comes in. When life doesn't go as planned, it's easy to feel defeated, to feel like you're running in circles. But ask yourself this: what can I learn from this? The world doesn't give us what we want, it gives us what we need. Setbacks force us to grow, to adapt, and to discover strength we never knew we had. A strong mindset isn't about ignoring failure. It's about accepting it, learning from it, and using it to propel you forward. It's about telling yourself, this is a temporary setback, not a permanent failure. You control the narrative of your life, and the story you tell yourself shapes the actions you take. But mindset alone won't get you far. The second step is action. Action is the bridge between a dream and a reality. After your setback, you have to take consistent, intentional steps forward. This is where many people falter. When they face failure, they hesitate, they second-guess, or they simply give up. But action is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. Start by breaking your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. This makes the journey less overwhelming and keeps you focused. Whether you want to get back into shape, rebuild a business, or change your career, small daily wins will build momentum.